go hard. I'll go hard. I'll go hard. It's all for God. What about the fatherless child who hears him now? Or found no smiles? Do you know what I'm talking about? Daddy's living free and mommy's got her hands tied. Baby is wondering who'll hear me when I cry. When will this stop? Is this coming to an end? It's like this generation is running after sin. God's way forgotten, remember the begotten son. We got to stop this. Mom and dad should be one, should be one. Mom and dad should be one, mom and dad should be one. Says the begotten son. It's all for God, it's really all for God. So go, 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 I'll go hard. I'll go hard. I'll go hard. I'll go hard.
Welcome back. This is the continuation of our topic discussion, fatherless child. All right. We're back with our discussion about the fatherless child. Now, just to continue and kind of sum up the whole poem thing, it goes into, like we said, why? Why do men, how could men just leave their kids and leave their kids fatherless? And I was reading, as we read in the poem, it says, does it make you more of a man to defile what is pure? Child lost and alone, exploring the unsure. A baby's born late at night, mother sobs, what can I do? He promised love forever. She finds this was untrue. Wow. And that's real. Like we said, that's real. A lot of times, us women, we really go into this thing. And it may be other women, but I can speak for myself that I went into this thing as a love thing. I went and I thought this was going to be forever. His love was true. But like I always say, that song, when everything happened, it was like, how could the one that said that he loved me
sing your song, girl.
hurt my heart so bad? How could the one that made me happy make me feel so sad?
She must have known something.
Can somebody tell me so I can understand? How could you love me and treat me like that?
That was not love, girl.
And that's the song I used to sing. I sung it many nights. Many nights as I looked at my child. Like how this poem says, your tears falling on the infant face, unsure of his blight. I was unsure of my daughter's blight. I vowed to make it on my own and raising my baby right. And that's real. Like this poem is so real.
It really
I can so connect to this.
Yeah, I can too, but like you said, your song. That was the right song.
That was the right song.
That was my song.
What happened? What was yours?
Kill him. Kill him.
We got that you delivered.
Nah, that's where you need to start praying. You need to bring out the oil. You need to do all that.
Yeah.
I had my moments where I snapped, but my son was like, How could you?
Like how could my son was like, how could you? But at the same time, the only thing goes around, dead.
Wow. I wouldn't want to be your baby.
Let me run this back.
I'm running from you.
What?
My son was like, how could you do that?
How could you do that? And what else?
But at the same time, it was like, death, murder. He's dead, he's dying.
And this is after the first or the second or the third child.
Wow.
When did this song come?
Did he actually die?
Maybe after all three.
Wow. Now, that makes me think about, like, how can we change this? Like, especially, I can understand one child and you see and it happen, but how can it happen 3 times, Faith? How? And then Marjorie? 2 times. Wow.
Yeah.
Victory?
0.
Oh, praise
You praise on,
can it be 3 times you singing the same song?
Don't the song get old at some point?
How?
Like the poem says, I was after the pleasure. I was not, didn't have any common sense. And after what was said, you know how you get, like, okay, they played your mind, this, that. And that's what, honestly, that's what it was. Like, oh, I'm coming with you. Oh, we're going to get married. Oh, I'm going to move with you.
Hanging.
Oh, that. Yeah.
And he did it 3 times.
Yeah.
Wow. That's straight. That's true deception. See, and that shows you that it's a serious problem.
Yeah,
this is straight a lie from the enemy himself. I mean, it's just a trick. That's how I really see it. You know, to deceive you to think like I'm gonna be with you forever.
Okay, now let's go back to you. What happened to you? 2 times?
2 times, yes.
What was the deal?
I guess I was basically must have been living in a la la land or blinded.
But how were you la la land?
I see it as more like wanted to be loved. And so what I went into these things wanted to be loved.
But did you ever, you wanted to be loved, but did you ever love them back? Or did you ever feel love?
No.
Now that's some deception.
I had a lot of different things was already messed up and within my life. So what ended up happening, me dating people or whatever, I thought it was going to repair my life. But the only person who can repair my life was Jesus.
Or who did
repair my life was Jesus. So that's why I even went into relationship.
Yeah,
like I never really needed a date. You know what I'm saying? I just needed to be, know Jesus. I just needed Jesus. And so that's where me going into these different relationships, it left me worse than what I started off with. I should have stayed in my Bible and kept on going to my church and loving on God and stuff. And being saved and everything else that went along with it, with the task of just being a Christian. But it's like I was really tricked by my own circumstances of life and how I was brought up in a dysfunctional home and all that different thing. Then also fatherless. My father was around till I was about 7. So these dysfunctional, and then my mother, she emotionally abused mentally and physically, and all kinds of different abuse went on. And so it took to the arms of a man. But
which is true because like I grew up without a fatherless child. I mean,
you're breaking up. You want to put the topic in, okay?
I grew up without a child, so it was more of wanting that love from a man, which you never felt before. You know what I'm saying? Like that protection, like a father's supposed to protect you.
So you run into the arms.
And I went into that, whatever. But it was like a no from the get-go.
Tune back in to the continuation of our topic discussion, fatherless child.
What about the fatherless child? Who hears them now? All around those smiles, do you know what I'm talking about? Daddy's living free and mommy's got her hands tied. Baby is wondering